Sing the national anthem.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and never mind.
What have you been doing for 4 years?
Singing, traveling, because I'm singing,
Yes.
and working on new music.
So, 4 years, an EP comes out, so 4 songs, and you've got an album coming.
Yes, finishing that up this year.
Yes. And so, what has been happening in your life and in music and in what you're writing over that time?
I think I've been really learning how to trust and taking care of my puppy.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's been actually quite a real long journey, and right when the album came out in 2010, the recession happened. So for me as an artist and as it being my livelihood, it was kind of a difficult time to do this, just when I had a new album out and trying to share it and all that. So a lot of trust, and a lot of that, whatever I'm going through, actually goes into the music and the lyrics.
Those 4 songs, why did you arrive at those, as the first material to release in years? They're great. They're great songs.
Good question. I've written maybe another album worth that nobody will ever hear. Album and a half, maybe 2 albums worth of songs material. But the problem is that it's not cheap to put out forth music and to do like good quality music, to get it mixed well, mastered, all that sort of stuff, then distribution. That's usually when a label comes in and does all that. Well, I was in between labels, so my management came on board and they were kind of more investing into me, so they actually paid for these 4 songs, which just so happened to be the next lot of songs after the album and a half that I had been working on. The reason why we didn't do a full album is because this was meant to be released like a year ago. And
so patience, trust.
Yes, tell me about it. Lots of that. So yeah, that's why it came out now for various reasons, but also because we got the funding for it, and that was a real huge blessing.
Are you looking to be signed, or are you happily independent and going the crowdfunding and that whole? I mean, people can do it so many different ways now.
Sure. Yeah. Man, a lot more trust in God, because it isn't easy as far as to get the funding, especially if you're not like you don't have a huge following and a huge tour lined up and all that, which creates the following and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, even like crowdfunding might be kind of a challenge, not impossible, but more of a challenge. But essentially that's what a label is. It is the funding behind it and the distribution and all of that sort of stuff. So